Welcome to Renaissance Coliseum here on the campus of Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois. To the left of me, my two colleagues, Cameron Irwin and Brock Stotler. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a quick pregame show for the Bradley women's basketball team and also the Missouri Valley Conference. So we'll go ahead and start with Brock. A quick recap, if you will, for Bradley's last game.
Yeah, Bradley so far 5-0 to start the conference season, has not lost yet. Picked up a nice win against Valparaiso. Gabby Hawk picked up her 1,000th career point, becoming the 19th player in Bradley history to do so. So that's nice to see. Chelsea Brackman as well became the all-time leading rebounder at Bradley. So two nice little records and a nice little momentum boost into this weekend. And this will be a very big weekend for the Bradley Braves women's basketball team.
Yeah, and Cam, now to you. Some even more big news coming for Bradley basketball on the women's side as they were named Team of the Week.
First Team of the Week in the year of 2020, starting the season off right. They're 14-2 already this season. They've been playing some great basketball, recognized by the NCAA for their wins early on in January, towards the end of December as well. Starting the year hot and hoping to finish strong.
Yeah, one of those big wins for Bradley against rival Illinois State in the war on I-74. And Illinois State's still among the top of the conference contenders here so far, about midway through the conference season. And they have a big game coming up against UNI. Brock, you want to dip into that first?
Yeah, I've got the Redbirds winning this one. It's going to be an interesting matchup between two great scorers in the Valley, TT Magid for Illinois State and Carly Rucker for UNI. But Magid's got some more help, I think, in terms of overall. She's got Lexi Wallen's really stepped up her game this season to 17 points a game. I think that's been a very nice surprise with Magid as well, putting up another Valley Player of the Year type season. So a lot of consistency down there, so I have them winning this matchup.
All right, and Cam, who do you have between the Redbirds and
I'll just say Brock said it. UNI can do two things really well. They shoot the ball well, and they rebound well. And they're going to take care of Illinois State in this matchup. I mean, granted, Illinois State, a team we saw last year that was very strong in the Valley, that's sort of taken a step back, UNI being the powerhouse that they are in the Valley. I see them taking care of Illinois State on the road.
I went ahead and picked Illinois State as well as Brock did. I would pick them to go ahead and take down UNI. I thought TG Magid, like you said, is going to be one heck of a player to try and stop for UNI, and it's just going to be a little too much for them coming down the stretch. Now into our next matchup, Southern Illinois and Indiana State on the road. It's Indiana State. Brock, once again, we'll start with you in that matchup.
I have the Salukis winning this one. Indiana State has not had a win yet in the Valley play. They're still searching for their first win. And Southern Illinois is coming off that huge momentum-boosting win against Missouri State when they won at the buzzer. So that's huge against a team who was ranked. So that's a big win for them. I have Kinsey Sylvie is putting together another great season with her matchup problems. As she goes, the team sort of tries to go. And Nicole Martin has played a big role this season, holding down that center spot and has given them a nice little consistency from that position.
And Brock, you said a Missouri State team that's ranked, a Missouri State team currently gaining votes. They're the highest vote getters out of all the rankings. I see Southern Illinois taking care of Indiana State. I mean, we mentioned Indiana State just 2-16 on the season. They have trouble securing the ball. They turn the ball over quite a bit. I think Southern Illinois, after the momentum boost against Missouri State, they come out victorious against Indiana State as well.
And it's going to be a Saluki sweep, as I also chose Southern Illinois in this one. And on to our final Missouri Valley game we'll pick for this weekend, Loyola and Valparaiso. Brock, we'll start once again with you.
I have Loyola Chicago winning this game. Allison Day, the sophomore, has really stepped up her game this season, averaging double figures, and she's really been that second go-to option besides the always solid Abby Connor. Those two have been a force inside, and when they need to kick it out, they have Janae Gonzalez, who's shooting 41% from the three-point line this season, so she can really shoot. So a nice three-headed monster that Loyola Chicago has.
And then Cam, who do you have in this matchup?
I got a road sweep through my three picks. Loyola Chicago taking home the win. Loyola Chicago, another one of those teams close to the top of the conference, along with powerhouses UNI, Bradley, Missouri State, all playing well right now. Loyola Chicago able to come away with a victory against a struggling Valparaiso team.
I went ahead and also picked Loyola to beat the Crusaders in this matchup. For our one last topic we have here, picks to click. Brock, we'll once again start with you for your pick to click.
Yeah, I have Laisha Petrie picked this weekend. It's a big weekend. They're really going to need her. She's been on fire to start the Valley season, scored in double figures in all 5 games so far, including 3 20-plus point games. So she's really getting it done with her size on the offensive end of the floor, creating matchups, and just really become a problem for teams in the Valley to stop. No one's really had an answer to her yet as well. And she's also getting it done on the defensive end of the floor with 12 blocks in her last 3 games, including 6 in the game against Indiana State, her career high. So it's really nice to see that she's contributing on both ends of the floor.
And Cam, your pick to click.
Now, Laisha may be scoring the ball, but I think it all starts with the point guard. Tatum Canyon is my choice for the week. She's averaging over 5.5 assists so far in conference play. And I know I mentioned turnovers a problem. In the Valley for some teams, Tatum Canyon doesn't turn the ball over very often. I think that's important for a point guard. And in order for this offense to run, Tatum needs to control the ball, facilitate, and every once in a while she can get to the hoop, so you got to be careful for that too. I think she's going to have a big weekend.
And I went with a bit of a sleeper pick for mine. I went with Emily Marsh for the Bradley Braves coming off the bench. It's more than just your starting five if you want to try and keep this win streak going. And I think she gives you that type of Energizer Bunny role on the team, the effort plays, hustle rebounding, all that you can bring to the table. And that's why Emily Marsh was my click to pick. So thank you guys once again from Renaissance Coliseum here in Peoria, Illinois for Brock Stotler and Cameron Irwin. Thanks for tuning in.